long as it go along with a happily ever after fairy tale shit. Or you can do it all you want, and the ending gonna be good for you. You feel me? They rather believe the lie than to believe the truth, because the truth means you got a responsibility. You got work to do. You can't just do what you want to do. Like your parent to tell you, when you under my house, you under my rules, right? We in the Lord's house. The world is His footstool, right? Hey, we abide by His rules, His laws, His statutes, His commandments, right? Like your parent to say. Or guess what? He's gonna cast you out. You're gonna be numbered to the sword. And 2/3 of our people, they'd rather hear a smooth thing, smooth and buttery words that sound so smooth, but when you examine it, you know it's a lie. Well, the elect, the hopeful elect, understand and know it's a lie, and know it's full of deceit and full of holes.
Something. I was at work. My manager, she had been just like ripping and running, doing everything. You know, you got paperwork and shit like that. She was just like, man, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. I was like, yeah, I feel it. She was like, do you feel me? I was like, oh no, I feel it. I'm tired of doing this work too. I want this kingdom to end. She said, this kingdom to end. I was like, yeah. You want to keep working? She was like, yeah, but the whole kingdom. She was like, I don't know about that. I was like, yeah, you're right. Let me go ahead and move these boxes. I forgot who I was talking to. Like, you know, she complained about work. It's like the main reason we're working is because we're in this society and we're in this predicament to work. The only way to stop working is to go with the Father, or this kingdom to perish and we become the first fruits. But like the brother was saying, that's too much for 2/3. Like, even though the 2/3 are aware of the wickedness of this place, they're aware of the wickedness of this place. They still want to abide in it.
They're spiritually destitute.
Right.
Yeah, the Lord.
Precept.
They feel like there's nothing better than this place. When this place is hell, and it was meant to be. They don't understand that this place is meant to be a punishment, not a place where you fucking happy, where you exceedingly happy, or heaven for us. You know, heaven is going to be when the Lord is ruling with the heavenly laws. You know, law, statutes, and commandments, and everything is done heavenly. And so on earth as it is in heaven, like the scripture says. That's when we're gonna have rest. That's when we're gonna have peace, and that's when we ain't gonna be working for said bills, or to get shit to come free, like water. You gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for this. You gotta pay for that. You gotta pay to live. You know, that's bondage. And you got it out.
This is Ecclesiastes 1:12. I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and this Solomon speaking. And this is the man himself, all right, riding on the writer's inkhorn. When the Lord came upon him, he asked for wisdom before all the material gain on the earth. This verse 13. And I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail have God given to the sons of men. And that's going into, like the brother was going into, and what the brother Kabash was going into, how our people, 2/3 of our people, they're ever learning but never coming to the knowledge of the truth. All right, the flesh, the flesh always looking at the material gain of what Esau has put in front of them, and don't have the understanding of the scriptures, of how the Lord has set this in place, and how the worlds are framed, so to speak. All right, because the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the Bible. The father name is Yahweh, and the son name Yahushua. All right, but it says here, this sore travail have God given to the sons of men. All right, the sons of men meaning the oikumeni sense. All right, not the sons of God, because the sons of God have the understanding as Solomon of what's going on as far as the spiritual weather and what the Lord doing on the earth. And it says, to be exercised therewith. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So all this is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. It's all falsified. It's all a lie. All right, it's all temporal. All right.
Any more precepts down there?
Romans 8:24. For we are saved by hope. But hope that is seen is not hope. For what hope a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for? But we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. 2/3 of our people see the end of all these lifestyles, all these careers, all these worldly paths. It's vanity. It's not gonna save you. You can't take none of these things with you. And they still hoping in these things. They want to do better than Bill Cosby. They want to be the next great football player, actor, idol, whatever. And it's not, at the end of the day, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna save your soul. It's only gonna increase that flesh. But our people still hoping in this place, which time after time has failed our people over and over. But they refuse to give the Lord a chance, to give his rest to try his word and see how it goes for them. They don't want to do that. And it's because it goes to show the rebellious, the extreme lengths that our people will go to rebel against the Lord. And that's just what it is at this point. That's why he said we stiffen their heart. They're refusing. Like, we done tried everything. We done tried politics, education, this, that, and the third. Our people still out here in the world.
Revolution.
Revolution.
Everything failing. They try selling out.
Yeah, they ain't worried either.
God damn. They trying to be the alphabet community. Every route you take, it ain't gonna work.
Hey, you just said it. The whole selling out thing. If you miss one day of streaming, 85,000 in the hole. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Man, it's like, bro, in this society, bro, you can really become a slave to anything, bro. Like, you think being a streamer will get you like where you want to be, that financial freedom, but whole time, bro, just a slave to his own game.
And then even looking at like what's the name, Dean the Great and Adrian Bronner, I was looking at like a compilation of the clips, and I was like, what these niggas? It's like it. It's like it. Where they live at? Like every house that we see them in, that's not their house. It's either a house they rent in or some other rich person house or something like that, or Airbnb. Like they themselves probably don't even have a house that they can like reside in. Like ooh, you know, long day at work. No, they gotta just continually go, travel, perform.
Yeah, that's right. They say he said not to souls that foot have rest.
Right.
So and it's a lot of these streamers are full of adultery and idol worship. They streaming on Zeus Network. Everything about Zeus Network. They had some girl on there praying with them in the Jesus name over there. And so
if any streamer or any of these folks real big, if they get real big, you know, they get a million or even probably 100,000, chances are they done sold out.
yeah, it's a lot. There's some jakes out there teaching that got hundreds of thousands. Millions. One jake was teaching in front of his house. It's like a mansion. I'm gonna text him. He better. He was all edged up and shit though.
Yeah.
He was sharp. That shit was sharp. He had the motherfucking shades on. And, you know them
Hater block.
Nautica looking joint. I'm just like fancy. He's teaching now. He probably got to teaching now. Man, I'm like, damn, he get money.
Live from the yacht.
I can give me $1 or something.
Hey, that's what he said. I saw an Israelite too that had like a big ministry. He had like a church. He had like a church building he was teaching at and stuff like that. Hey, that's the Lord is going to show, like the other say. He said some time ago, time to tell the story. Time to tell the story. The Lord really dealing with those individuals that say they for the Lord, but they're doing it that way.
1 Corinthians 3:13.
This is Proverbs chapter 16 and verse 18. It says, pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
So, hey, pride. You believe in your own whatever. You know it all. So can't nobody teach you nothing. Can't nobody tell you nothing. What? An old dog can't learn new tricks. Hey, that right there is setting you up for failure. You know, and you're in that lot according to the Lord. It says what pride go before destruction and what?
Haughty spirit before a fall.
So you puffed up. You got your chest stuck out. What? I've been preaching. I've been preaching for 30 years, 40 years, but your whole doctrine is false. Everything you taught has been a whole lie. You've been confessing and professing an idol. You know, you've been lifting up the enemy. You know what I mean? And they, instead of repenting, humbling yourself, hey, and say, okay, look, I erred. You know, now it's time to return back to the Father, you know, in truth. Hey, no, I'm just gonna stay on this path to destruction, and you know it. You know, hey, because if they don't admit in their mouth, in their mind, they know, hey, this ain't according to the Lord. Hey, because they hear the teachings of those that teach the gospel of Yahweh Shemai Shai, and they know, they go and research it too. But then they try to find a way, try to wiggle. Esau can be saved. You got something you want to say, Elder?
No, go ahead, you finish.
Hey, they say what? Esau can be saved. The Lord is loving everybody. You can eat pork. All these things. I mean, and it's the simple things. They're gonna say, all I have to do is do this. All I have to do is, and then the burden gonna be like, once, hey, it's too late to repent. Then you're gonna be like, I wish I woulda, I coulda. We erred. What? But right now, they're in the spirit of the proud. They puffed up. What they say? Who shall bring me down to the ground? Hey, 2/3 of our people, as well as Babylon the Great, and what the citizens got the same heart as the. You got it.
1 Timothy 4:2, speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
So it sends into their soul to be off. Even though they can hear the brothers teaching it, the Lord said he closed their ears. You know, the Lord said he closed their ears and shut their eyes where they can't see it. So yeah, they can hear us, but it just ain't clicking with them. Even if they do get it, two-thirds of our people, some of them, when they, if the truth does land in their mind, because once it goes into your ears or you see it, it enters the mind, it doesn't stick. They said the devil come by and pluck it out of their mind. Yeah. Yeah, so they hear it.
Yeah.
You know, even if the spirit is willing, but their flesh is what? Our flesh is weak.
It's weak, yeah.
And that flesh win the battle with them.
Right.
But the flesh don't win the battle with us. We're moving in that spirit of Yasha Allah, not the spirit of Jacob. You know.
That's right.
So that's the difference, man. They hear it. Yeah, they hear it, and some of them may take heed to it, but they're so weak because they don't have no foundation. You know. And the devil could come by and just pluck it out of their mind. He holds them captive at his will. They try to break free. Oh, I got free, man. I'm with y'all today. Next thing you know, that was snatching me. Ah, come here.
We ain't seen you brother in 2 weeks.
Hey, he come up the handcuffs like, yo, where the fuck you been, boy?
Yeah.
I've been looking for you.
I've been looking for you. Willie.
You gotta wait.
Right? But yeah, they constantly been seared with a hot iron, man. It's been singed into their heart to be that way.
Going back to the bishop's statement he made earlier, is that setting boundaries. All right, when you're in the world, and I can remember when you're in the world, you don't have no boundaries. Like you just with everyone the doctrine. Somebody say, hey, you want to go to a crab shucking convention? You'd be like, all right, yeah, I ain't got shit else to do. But in this walk, you'd be like, nah, bro, no, I'm all right. No, you know, it's all right. You like, even if you go to the event and you don't eat nothing, that's cool. But still, you in that literally that house of wickedness. So you be like, nah, I'm straight. It'll. The words of the Lord are a light to our path. Roughly paraphrasing, we're gonna make sure we're gonna put the word of the Lord before us to make sure that before we take the step, is it the right step? No, I'm all right, bro. All right, we're gonna keep on walking the other way.
This is Romans chapter 1 and verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. So, you know, I mean, straight to the point, man. They say they know this, they know that. Their conscience is seared with a hot iron. You know, they know everything, can't be told nothing. They figure themselves wise in their own minds, but really they're fools. You know.
Yeah, they would say ignorance is bliss. They want to stay in that ignorance. But us, we stepping out of the matrix. You know, and we stepping into the fire, man. Because we know what's on the other side. And we're marching through that tunnel. All right? We're walking up that mountain. We're walking on those waters. And we stand on that path. 2 Ezra 13:23. He that shall endure the peril, all right, in that time have kept himself. So we're in a time where The elect are keeping themselves. Chaz, that's the boundaries that Zariah was talking about. All right. He said, well, you got to keep yourself. Keep, watch. He said, watch over yourself, examine yourself, whether you are in the faith. So he that shall endure the peril in that time, so the ones that have kept themselves now, they're going to be the ones that's going to endure the peril to come. All right. So he that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself. Meaning prior, they have kept themselves in these times, keeping yourself Chad, creating the boundaries, man. All right?
That's what creates holiness.
That's right.
Separation.
Separation. And then, and he said, in that day, you'll also, nothing to be able to conquer you, basically. You'll be able to endure the peril to come, to endure it. All right? So we're going to be in it. But he said you'll be able to endure it. And he that shall endure the peril in that time have kept himself, and they that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. See, we stepping into the gaps. We're stepping into carrying our cross.
Fire, like you said earlier.
Stepping into the fire. All right, we're stepping into the persecution. The same way Yahweh said, yeah, he stuck out his beard. He said, yeah, tear off my beard. We're stepping into it in faith. All right, but two-thirds of our people, they think they slick, they scared, they're running from it. They're running from the light because the Lord said that deeds are going to have to be reproved as well. If they can come out here and just rebuke people on the daily, yeah, they probably do that. But to find out that they got to change themselves, they got to be rebuked too. Nah. They remain in the congregation of the dead. They begin to rebel.
Knowing
Precept.
Knowing, yep.
This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 18. The path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not as what they stumble. So again, our path is, we're going towards that light of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, a clear path. We know what's on the other end of it, man. But the wicked, the 2/3 of our people, right, they stumble down the path because their path is darkness, man. So they're stuck not seeing what's in front of them. They're stumbling off after rock, man. Yahweh is that main rock that they can, for 2/3 of our people, that they continue to stumble over, man.
Yeah. They walking towards the sunset, we walking towards the sunrise.
Right. And another thing I want to add on, he said they know of not where they stumble or how they stumble, because it could be any wayward doctrine, because they toss to and fro. It could be, oh, this sounds good to me today, that sounds good to me tomorrow. They don't know what the hell they doing.
Right.
And they ain't basing nothing on truth. So like, you got it.
No, I just want to say it could be something simple as a name that they stumbling over.
That
whole path.
Yeah, like the brother, one time that brother came up, and I don't want to call him brother, Jake came up, and he was like, no, they taught, he had been locked up. Remember, and he was like, no, I learned this name. And
1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
And then he walked on up. And that's an example of the Lord, the devil take that stony ground and the Lord taking the truth right from him. Okay, you can't accept the truth for what it is. Okay, let me snatch that right from you because you ain't worthy of it.
It's like walking down the path and the Lord threw a bunch of marbles on the floor.
What? A banana peel.
Right. Now you're slipping up on the doctrine, man. You're slipping up on your faith, all of that, man. Depending on if you're part of the 2/3. But if you're part of the 2/3, man, that was just the Lord keeping you far from him anyways. Yep. Keeping you in that dark mindset,
Yeah, we were meant to remove stumbling blocks out of the way of the righteous. They're meant to put them in front of the way of the wicked.
Keep them stuck. So y'all got any more scriptures on that? Any precepts? No. Oh yeah, bring out that, and then I'm gonna close it with this one.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, in verse 19. It says, "Better it is to be of a humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusted in the Lord, happy is he."
Ooh. Hey, bring it out. Yeah.
Better is it.
Yeah.
Proverbs 16 and 19. Better is it to be of a humble spirit with the lowly, than to divide the spoil with the proud.
Better is it for us to be humble, accepting the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and truth and sincerity for what it is, not giving get expecting to have the whole world or whatever the case may be, sacrificing the truth for the world. Hey, it's better to be with the humble. The lowly is better to play your position, play your part, take your punishment like a good soldier, right? And then you're gonna get a reward. It's better to be of the low and the meek and the humbly than to be proud and stiff-necked and rebellious. Keep on. Any more there?
One more verse, verse 20. He that handleth a matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusted in the Lord, happy is he.
Hey, and what is the matter? The controversy of Zion. Hey, this is the whole, this is what we doing to bring out the truth of Yahweh Shema Shah. Hey, and you gotta, those the good stewards, they're gonna handle the word of Yahweh Shema Shah wisely. But the false teachers, they're gonna do wickedly, and they're gonna get a wicked man's reward. You know, and it's set up that way because the Lord ruled on the left and the right hand. He got everything going according to his will, good and evil. You know, and that's the stumbling block for our people as well. 2/3 of our people, they can't accept that because the light has been propagated with white tea man is pure as snow, as the truth, this, that, and the third. Right. So they feel like there's no lie. But what? The scriptures tell us otherwise. But the only way you're gonna get it, what? Blessed is he that readeth. You gotta be, humble yourself and read, especially if you don't know. If somebody brings something out that you never heard, the wisest thing you can do is go research it yourself. Right. And then, furthermore, get confirmation from the elders that, like I said, came before you today. This right understanding, yes. And you go with it. That's what it is. Not I'm gonna figure it out myself. No, you ain't. Because if the Lord don't give it to you, you ain't gonna figure it out. Like it says, wear out the door of the wise men. It's like if not, but we were supposed to. I got a question. If you ain't got the understanding, you go to the men that came before you. You know,
like you said, like a baby that's crying.
Yeah.
Milk.
Yeah, sincere milk.
That baby, sincere milk. That baby want to eat.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Baby want to eat, man. So. God want to be fed. He said he's going to give water to those that are thirsty. Chasing the word.
But 2/3 of our people feel like, my cup runneth over. That's the shit that they say. I'm highly favored. My cup runneth over. Man, okay, maybe you got a big house, you got this, that, and the third, but what is that going to do in the day of trouble? Yeah. How is that going to say, you can have $1 trillion in the bank account. You can't put that $1 trillion up against that arrow and say, save me $1 trillion. No, it ain't. Hey, what they say? They money say, man, what is it? What does it say? Money on the dollar bill. That they trusting in mammon. Yeah. They trusting in the dollar, and that dollar is not gonna save them. You should know that because that motherfucker tanking. It's been, it's on a slow decline. Hey, that's why you get forced to work harder and all this, that, the dirt for to bring in a little. But blessed is he that readeth, because then you're going to learn how to understand it through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. Other than that, you're going to follow after Pastor Pork Chop all the way to destruction.
Yeah, we won't be holding up crosses when the missiles hit.
Yeah. Oh, save me.
Yeah, you might get bullseye.
What did he say? I rebuke you, missile. I rebuke you, arrow. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're creating the crosshairs.
Yeah. Hey, Ray, you damn so here. Where you marking yourself? Hey, y'all got any precept down there before I close it? No? Oh, no? All right, I'm going to close it with Psalms 140 and verse 5. The proud have hid a snare for me in the cords. They have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me, Salah. And they set snares and traps. Hey, the scripture says, what? Spiritual fornication, spiritual in high places. What do you say? Man, wickedness.
Spiritual wickedness in high places.
Yeah, spiritual wickedness in high places.
Basically, rulers that rule from high places. Wicked rulers that rule from high places.
And they the ones push forth the false doctrine, the false teaching, the 501c3 or whatever the case may be.
The lofty. They teach others how to be lofty.
Yeah, they teach others how to be wicked. And what he said, you got to be able to. You got to study. So you can defend yourself from the fiery darts of the devil. Hey, you gotta weave. Get out of here, smack it down.
That's right, that's right.
You know, so hey.
And put a knife through that throat. You
Come.
see that at a rich man's table.
Right.
It got to be authentic. Con.
Trump and the Illuminati. That's right. And we sitting at this table is being set. The Lord like, all right, grab your knives. Right. Put that shit to your throat. Watch what you eat.
Come.
Basically saying, chasten yourself.
Don't be tempted by their dangers.
Yeah, have restraint. That's right, man. In the society, man, on a daily basis, even us in this camp.
Eat and drink, he said, unto thee.
So with that being said, I think we're gonna close it right here. We're gonna give all praise to the Lord. Say Kal, Alayim, La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kadash, Mama. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Double honors to our elder as well, Apostle Harwan Ban Yasharala. Hey, and keep fighting that fight, man. Be patient. Hey, and pray without ceasing. You know what I'm saying? And keep the faith. Shalom.
This podcast officially been condemned.